Both teams are going to jog off the field, go to the locker room, talk it over, obviously talk about, what did work, what didn't work, scheme. And as the horn goes off with 0 seconds, Branson 21, Republic 7 here at halftime.
So just in time for halftime, I think we've got our live stream working. I apologize for the issues in the first half. If you are just tuning in, if the video popped up and you've been waiting, we had an unexpected issue with some equipment, and it was a little bit of an adventure, but 21-7 Branson with the lead at halftime. Tim Barnes is over there frantically adding up stats. Rich Miles ably handled the play-by-play duties while I tried to work on the equipment, and I'm going to pause and turn the sound down because I think I need to embed the new it's a mess. I'm not going to get into it, but I think I've got to make one more change so most people can actually watch what's going on. So we're going to turn the sound down here, and we'll be back in a second. You can just watch the band in silence.
Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Pinnaker Chevrolet is hitting the big 4-0, and we are celebrating. Hi, this is Abby Pinnaker Rose. I am so excited that we are celebrating my father opening the doors to Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic 40 years ago. We still work by the values he started in 1979, to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. If you are looking for a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, stop by and make sure to tell Ed happy anniversary. Find new roads in Republic or online at pinnakerchevrolet.com.
Well, if you're just tuning in, you're not the only one. 21-7 Branson at halftime. And to tell you the truth, we're going to have to get Rich Miles in here in a little bit. He's taking a little break after a busy first half because I didn't get to watch much of the first half either, trying to mess with the equipment. We're finally back up, and apologize again for the first half mess that it was, but it was a little bit of a mess for the Tigers as well, and they'll try and get it turned around. Branson scored first after stopping Republic on their first possession. It was a long touchdown pass that put them in the end zone for the first time. And then eventually took a 14-0 lead. Republic cut into the lead, 14-7, before Branson tacked one on at the end. First scoring drive for Branson, six plays, 57 yards, and it was 7-0. A minute 53 was the length of that drive. Very next drive, they scored quickly. One play, 25 yards, took only 8 seconds, and it was 14-0 Pirates with 2:55 left to go in the first quarter. Republic got back into it midway through the second quarter. It was an 8-play drive, capped by a 5-yard touchdown pass, or rather a 5-yard touchdown run by Lucas Hayes. And that made it 14-7, an 8-play, 49-yard drive that took 5 minutes and 11 seconds. And then Branson quickly struck back and made it a 2-touchdown game again. Took them 2.5 minutes to go 6 plays, 67 yards, and make the lead 21-7. And we talked before the game, and you didn't get to hear any of it, about the keys to the game. And we're going to talk about that now. Keys to the game brought to you by Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols. And my key to the game going in was that I thought the Tigers needed to dominate up front. Got a lot of experience back on the line, and they weren't able to dominate up front. In fact, Branson dominated up front. At one point, there were 6 sacks by Branson, I think, in the first half. 1 sack. I must have misunderstood the announcer. I was listening with one ear and had one ear on the phone trying to fix the equipment. But Branson really, I thought, played well up front, and there was not the kind of domination. I know we talked about getting pressure on the quarterback, and Rich, was that something the Tigers were able to do? I was looking down.
No, they were not. There was maybe 1 or 2 plays that they were able to maybe harass the Branson QB a little bit, but most of the time they were pretty quick passes on Branson's end. He wasn't having to sit back there too long and scan. Some of his pass plays were just little dump off or little flare outs to the running back that would be back there and just kind of flare out either right or left. But Branson's offense tested their left, Republic's right side of the defense quite a bit. So if you were to look at see which direction Branson liked to run, they favored their left-hand side. I don't know if that's just scheming or something they saw, or just saw that, as the game progressed, they were having more success and a bigger push on the left-hand side and just kind of stuck with it.
Keys to the game, the third key to the game was handle the rain, and that ended up not being, it stopped raining about the time we got here. It's been clear and really kind of a nice night. Tonight's keys to the game brought to you by Realtors Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols. You probably know how well they know Republic after years in the community, and you can check their Facebook page to see all the families who've gotten the keys to their own new homes thanks to Lori and Elizabeth. Whether you're buying or selling, search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and join the club. Red zone attempts. How was the red zone? One attempt and one red zone success for the Tigers. Good news is they're 1 for 1. Bad news is there was only one.
They actually had one. They actually had unsuccess. They were fourth and 1 inside their own 5. They could have gotten the first down without getting it, and they tried, threw a pass out to Riley Sigmund out to the left, and he was tackled as soon as he was able to catch the ball. So they are unsuccessful in one attempt inside the 20-yard line.
So 50% inside the red zone for the Tigers, and our red zone reports are going to be sponsored all year by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Learn more about State Farm coverage and get in the red zone yourself at sarahrader.com. Want to thank Absolute Roofing, Mike Mansker also. He's a scoreboard sponsor tonight, and you can see his logo up there, and he has been a big supporter of Republic Tiger sports all along and continues to do so. So thanks to Absolute Roofing and Mike Mansker. Just about ready to go in the second half, and I'm actually going to get to call some play-by-play, I think, in the second half.
Good.
Knock on wood. There's no wood up here. I'm knocking on concrete.
I'm going to have to go get some water from the concession stand here in a moment for the amount of talking that was recorded on the video. So if you go back and watch the game later at any other time, you'll hear my awesome voice for the entire first half.
While you're out getting water, get me some blood pressure medicine.
Gotcha. For throwing out sponsors, too, the food sponsor, dinner was provided this evening for the awesome crew by the Miles family that still lives down here in Branson.
Yes, Rich's parents are always very kind, and I was so busy. Well, I wasn't really on the air. I didn't get a chance to thank him earlier. But, yes, thanks for the delicious spread that we had. But always look forward to coming down to Branson for the food. And hopefully, let's see if the Tigers can turn it around and get a win out of this also. If I remember that first game correctly last year, I think that they were a slow start and came back and got into it and ended up losing. But maybe they can turn the corner and turn it into a win this time. And Colton Luger's going to kick it off, and a line drive kick bounces at about the 30, picked up about the 20, and then bobbled, and then not picked up again until about the 15. And finally running around looking for room is Ty Whirling, and he is brought down inside the Branson 20 at about the 19-yard line, I think.
Yeah, I think he was brought down by Avery Mood, number 8 for Republic.
So the Tigers need to stop giving up big plays. That's one thing that I noticed out of the corner of my eye as I was working on the equipment.
Ball handed off. Able to scamper up the sideline there for a huge gain. That's about a 21-yard gain there by the Branson offense. And that's the success that Branson has had on the running play. The only difference is it seems like they've kind of been attacking that left side. This time they attack the right side and have just as much success doing that.
That was Jay Hill who ran it up the near sideline. And so it's 1st and 10 for Branson. Let's see what Menschau can do at the quarterback position. And a whistle as the ball is snapped.
As I think Branson called a last-second timeout. I think the coach saw something.
Oh, okay, yep.
Usually when you get a timeout called that quickly, especially coming out of halftime, someone was either lined up horribly wrong or they didn't have enough men on the field. Not exactly sure. Obviously, I don't know what Branson's offense is, but Coach, you can see he's not very happy at all the fact that he's having to call such an early timeout.
We're going to take a quick break and be back with more after this.
Hashtag Kasasa. Hashtag Mid-Missouri Bank.
What you doing?
Taking a Kasasa selfie.
Kasasa selfie?
Yeah, when I get Kasasa cash back at Mid-Missouri Bank, I take a Mid-Mo Kasasa selfie.
You do take a lot of selfies.
Right. When I get cash back for lunch break debit card swipes, Mid-Mo Kasasa selfie. When I get cash back for weekend debit card swipes,
let me guess. Mid-Mo Kasasa selfie?
Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Visit midmobank.com, member FDIC.
Back up to the line of scrimmage, 11:42 left to go in the third quarter, and a 14-point lead for the Pirates. And a bobbled snap and a broken play, and Tigers get into the backfield, and who ends up making the tackle? That was Trenton Giles, who got in and finally brought him down. So a loss for Branson of about a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. Linemen check their wrists. They've got the plays on their wrists. 3-man front for the Tiger defense. Menchow rolls to his left, tucks it, runs it, has a big gap, gets between a couple of defenders across midfield and into Tiger territory. And Menchow takes it down to about the 44-yard line.
And that's been one of the negatives there for the defense is every time the Branson quarterback has to scramble, there isn't anybody there to take him down so quickly. He's able to get 5-10 yards every time he gets out of the pocket.
Handoff up the middle and more running room as Jay Hill took it. It was kind of a sloppy handoff. Had to double pump or double clutch to get the ball, but the hole was so big he was able to get upfield and pick up another quick first down. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum, 732-1463, or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. 1st and 10 from the 31 for the Pirates. Already leading by 2 touchdowns. Give it to Hill again. Bounces off the left side. Tries to get to the outside. Makes one man miss. Picks up maybe a yard before Sigmund brings him down. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today. Switch and save Central Gas Propane. 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. They dump it out on the right flat, and that's going to be first down yardage again. That time it was Menchow completing the pass to Peyton McCormick. The 6'1 junior at 185 pounds comes out of the backfield, makes the catch, and Branson on the move. In motion goes Hill. They fake it to him. Menchow keeps it, takes it up the middle, picks up 5 or 6 yards before he's finally dragged down by a couple of Tigers. Up off the bottom of the pile. I think that was Dalton Parks who made the tackle. Dalton Parks, the 6'1 junior. I think we'll be calling his name a lot the next season or two, as he has stepped up to the varsity here as a junior. In motion goes Hill again. Again, they keep it and go the opposite way of the motion. Evan Smith brings him down. Smith coming off that, he's kind of in a defensive end / linebacker, more of an end than a linebacker position, and he came up and made the stop that time. 8:23 and clock ticking, and it's third down. First time, seems like in this drive, I don't know how many third downs there have been, but Branson's moved the ball so well that a 3rd and 4 is a success for the Tiger defense on this drive. But 2-down territory for Branson, so the Tigers are going to have to make 2 stops in a row to get the ball back. Hill in motion. Up the middle, Minshew. He drags the defender all the way down inside the 10-yard line. And Cooper Lander had a hold of him and couldn't bring it down. He didn't let go, but just didn't have any momentum on his side. And Minshew took it all the way down to about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the 6.
Yeah, Minshew has been able to have a lot of success dragging defenders. He doesn't go down very easily. Every time he runs the ball, he's running forward. He's not getting knocked backwards, and that's something that our defense really hasn't had success on, is stopping the QB when he runs the ball.
And he's going to roll to his left under pressure, throws it up, and finds his man. Boy, that was nicely executed as Blackwell went to the corner and made the catch, and it's 27-7 Branson. That was not an easy throw. We thought Minshew might be a weak point. It's his first varsity game, but he has played well.
Yeah, he's definitely established himself as a really good QB, probably one of the better QBs that we're going to see. Obviously, we've got a lot of other good QBs that we're going to see as the season goes on, but he's able to get the job done on the ground and the air.
Kick is up and weak, but good enough. And through the middle, 28-7. Branson takes a 21-point lead. We'll take a break and be back with more after this.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
So the other morning, my little girl woke up crying.
Hello, nightmare.
No, actually, it was an earache.
Hello, emergency room.
No, not the ER. Heavens no.
Hello, waiting room.
Not this time.
Hello.
Save my spot.
From Cox Health.
I just went online, picked one of the urgent care walk-in clinics really close by, and they saved my spot in line.
That's health care on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
All right, back to action. 21-point lead for Branson. 28-7 the score with 7:21 left to go in the third quarter. And on the run, coming up and making the reception is Gavin Walker, but he's quickly dragged down from behind it at about the 33-yard line, and that's where Lucas Hayes and the Tigers will start things off.
Yep, after the first kick, Branson booted their very first kickoff deep into the end zone for a touchback. Ever since then, their kicks have been high arcing, kind of mid-range short kicks, and Gavin Walker's had to come up and run underneath that. And that's always difficult when you're having to run up on a ball and catch it. He did a great job of sprinting up, creating that ball, even though he was only able to get a few yards out of the return.
Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order online at their website, roccositaliankitchen.net, or inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. With their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles, too, when you schedule your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. And a handoff to Sigmund to start the drive. He picks his way forward for a couple of yards, and it's going to be 2nd down and 8. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. We'll talk about that in just a second as they pitch it to Sigmund. He takes it forward to nearly the 40 before he's tripped up and brought down. About halfway to the first down stick. By the Numbers feature will be a weekly look at interesting stats that we find in all sports in the Republic scene. And it's brought to you by Elliott Robinson and Company. They are conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. Fake the handoff and throw it over the middle, complete to Gavin Walker, but he's hit immediately, and he's going to be short. Well, he's right on the line. I don't know. They're going to have to measure, I believe.
I think he has it. Yep, they're going to wave it forward. So great spot by the referees. And what a great job by Gavin to hold on to the ball. As soon as he caught that, they had a Republic defender hitting him right in the ribs, and a lot of times that's just enough to jar the ball loose.
And he also ran the route he needed, and that was a precise play. They got right to where they wanted to be. 5:47 left in the third. Tigers trailing by 21. Trips to the left. Sigmund in the backfield with Hayes. Bobbled the snap. Got it to Sigmund, though. Picks his way outside and still on his feet down to the 40-yard line into Branson territory. Pushed out of bounds. And a good gain by Riley Sigmund. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. 1st and 10 for the Tigers on the move inside the Branson 40. And under pressure, Hayes takes it down on the run, has first down yardage almost, and maybe he does have it. Good awareness by Hayes, looked to throw, and then just tucked it around, and he did get across the first down marker. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. 1st and 10, Republic. Hand off to Sigmund, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Maybe fought his way toward the line of scrimmage. Christian Bruman was in there. And Collins as well for the Pirates. Under 5 left to go in the third quarter.
Bring a nice little drive here. Up until that last play, they had 3 plays there for huge positive yardage. Sigmund and Lucas getting the job done on the ground.
Fake it to Sigmund, throw it again to Walker, and same play as before, picks up about 5 or 6 yards. And it's going to be third down and about 5. If they could complete that every time, that's just a 5-yard open over the middle pass that is a good gainer for them.
Yeah, but hopefully they can spread that out a little bit, or Gavin Walker is going to be literally just beat up to pieces every time he gets hit in the ribs there.
Hayes barks out the signal and keeps it, faked it to Sigmund, and stumbles forward near the first down marker. If they don't have it, they'll go for it.
Wow, that is awfully close. That is less than a yard.
Yep, they're not even going to measure. But out of the shotgun, they're not going up under center. 4-man front for Branson. They fake it to Sigmund, and Hayes keeps it. Room up the middle. First down near the 10. Stopped at about the 11-yard line. First down, Tigers, and they are on the run with 3:36 left. They've moved the ball tonight, but just defensively haven't been able to do anything. The Tigers inside the red zone. Hayes keeps it. Inside the 5, spins forward. Is he in? Oh, they're going to mark him short. Boy, he leaned forward, and he is right there.
I bet he stretched his arm out just enough to cross the line of scrimmage, or I'm sorry, the goal line. Big play coming up.
And they are stopped. So 2nd down and goal coming up as Sigmund wasn't able to get in. with 2:48 left and the clock ticking in the third quarter.
Offensive line just wasn't able to get a very good push there. There's kind of stonewalled there by Branson's defensive line. This time the offensive line is going to have to get a lot better push if they want to get this in the end zone.
Man in motion. Hayes keeps it, muscles forward, falls into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. And with 2:25 left to go in the third, it's down to 2 scores, 28-13, a 15-point lead, and the Tigers into the end zone for the second time on their third trip to the red zone. So 2 for 3 for the Tigers in the red zone, and this Tigers trip to the red zone sponsored by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Learn more about State Farm coverage and get in the red zone yourself at sarahrader.com. Snap was bounced back, and somehow they got it down and got the kick through. So it's 28-14.
Yeah, that the snap there on the extra point, I don't know how it was able to get back to the holder there, but it rolled back there almost like a bowling ball, and the holder was able to do a great job and get the ball spun around just as the ball was getting kicked.
It might be too soon for you to think about spring break plans, but it's not too soon for somebody else to be thinking about it for you. If you're too busy to plan, email travel advisor Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel and let her take the planning off your plate. Whether you want mountains, beaches, or something in between, she can get you there. Email her, Crystal at southwesttravel.biz.
Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee. It's the locally owned coffee shop where you can drop in, be greeted by name, and enjoy a quiet place to work or some peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee at 545 East Elm Street in Republic.
So Luger boots it. Line drive again, picked up on the bounce, set about the 10-yard line. They fake the reverse and take it out to about the 20. And that return was by Ethan Jones, sophomore. Gold medal gyms where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success, whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling. Young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Gold medal gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Hetty Barbecue Company, home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich, and also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Penalty pushes it back.
Yeah.
So
didn't really see what they called it for.
Branson on the 10-yard line now with 2:20 left to go in the third quarter. And Hill keeps it. Goes about 5 yards before he's brought down. I think the initial hit was made by Jared Hughes. Hughes tried to reach in and poke the ball free. Hill bounces it outside. A flag comes flying in from the back again, though. So that one may not hold up.
That's going to be called.
Let's see if we can pick up that holding on replay. Well, I think it happened a little bit before that. So weren't able to see it, but our replays are sponsored this year by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health's committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Schedule an appointment online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And thanks to them for sponsoring our instant replay all season long. Three-man front for the Tiger defense. It's 2nd and 13 for the Pirates. The shotgun Menchow hands it off. The ball's on the ground, and Evan Smith has it inside the 5. Evan Smith is always around the ball. He recovered 2 last year, intercepted 2 passes, and he jumps on the ball. And let's take a look at that one again. That one just fell in his lap. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health is committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Schedule an appointment online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And the Tigers have new life. 1:13 left to go in the third. That's the break they needed. Down by 2 touchdowns, but knocking on the door all of a sudden. Hayes fakes the handoff, keeps it, takes it inside the 5 to about the 3 before he's dragged down. Clay White went in motion. He faked the handoff to him. Now 1 minute left to go in the third. Boy, you get it down to a touchdown going into the fourth quarter, and it's all of a sudden an interesting ball game again. Hayes tries to draw Branson off with the hard count, and instead turns and looks at the bench. Throws it out in the flat to Sigmund. He's got room around a block in the end zone. Touchdown, and Landon Porter locked his man up and sealed the corner, and Sigmund scampered in, and just like that, it's 28-20. Watch Landon Porter is going around the corner here.
And that's a similar pass play that Republic has done multiple times throughout this game, is just sending Sigmund out on a flare, and he seems to be open every single time. Is able to get positive yardage almost every single time that they've run that play, where Sigmund just rolls out either to the right or the left. Doesn't look like someone was missing from Republic's extra point there, so Republic's gonna have to burn a timeout because they only had 10 men out on the field.
33 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's 28-20. And the Tigers in the red zone again. Another success. So they are 3 of 4 in the red zone, 75%. And that's a pretty good deal. A pretty good percentage if they can keep that up all year and if they can keep getting there. This Tigers trip to the red zone sponsored by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Learn more about State Farm coverage and get in the red zone yourself at sarahrader.com. Snap is high. Hughes is going to pick it up. He's got room. He's going to run it, lower his head, dives in the end zone. Did he get in?
Yes,
he got in. Jared Hughes. Second and third effort.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to run out of real estate. It looked like Branson was just going to kind of close in on him, and he was going to run out of green pasture there. Dives, and I think he's just able to nudge that pylon with his right hand.
I can't believe he was able to dive from that angle and get in. He was already going down at about the 2.
And he's stretched out as far as he can, and the referee had a great position there to make the great call. And what a great effort there. Not quitting, not kind of going, this is a blown play. Just not giving up, and other guys out there too that are running out there trying to assist him.
Down to a 6-point lead, 28-22.
And that's huge right there too, to the fact that is a 2-point conversion instead of it just being 1 point.
They got the 2 despite even going to take it easy, but they got the 2 anyway. Line drive kick by Luger, bounces and goes straight up in the air and then picked up and finally kind of chasing after it on the ground. He looked kind of like a little kid chasing a puppy. Couldn't quite catch up to it and get a hold of it. 30 seconds left in the quarter, and finally picks it up just before the defenders got there and hit him before he could grab it. So Tiger defense needs to step up. The offense has gotten the Tigers back in the game, and the defense needs a stop. There's only 10 guys out there, if I'm counting correctly. Maybe there's 11. No, I'm pretty sure there are only 10, and they averted disaster.
Yeah, I think
are you seeing 11? Or
I think Jaden Appleberry ran out there at the last second. There was a Branson receiver on our side that was uncovered there.
Well, no, but after the play was over, somebody just ran on from the Tiger bench, and nobody ran off to take his place. So I think they played that with 10. I think they had 9 originally, and then somebody came out, and then they played that play with 10.
They still only have 10 guys out there. Now number 11 comes out.
Yeah, well, that was a mess. No wonder they're giving up so many yards.
And it was just about to be a mess again. About to have back-to-back plays with not enough guys out there.
All right, clock winds down, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Branson leads it 28-22, but the Tigers have a little momentum, and we'll see if they can capitalize after this.
Every insurance company hopes you drive safely, but Allstate actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast, brake too hard, and gives you feedback to help you drive safer and lower your cost. Contact Republic agent Jesse Pritchett to learn more. That's Allstate agent Jesse Pritchett in Republic. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044.
Well, not a good start for the fourth quarter for the Tiger defense as Jay Hill takes it right up the middle and all the way into Tiger territory, and I didn't see who grabbed on at the end.
I think it was it Dalton Parks, number 5?
Yeah, I didn't catch a number. So, yep, it very well may have been.
If it wasn't for him, that would have been 6 points right there.
And that would have been a backbreaker after the Tigers got the big break on the turnover and punched it in. Well, Menschau's a big kid, you can see. As he turns and looks this direction, Hill tries to bounce it outside, then cuts it back in, lowers the helmet, ran over Blake Holland, and brought down there by Smith and Sigmund. Branson will be in no hurry. 11:15 left in the game. Hill in motion. Menschau's going to keep it and just barrels forward for the first down, or at least close to it. Inside the 40-yard line. Yep, they're going to wave the chains on forward. Tiger defense just has not been able to do very much to stop Branson or even slow them down. How many yards did Branson have in the first half? Tim Barnes does not have his headset. I told him he's suspended for a week for misbehavior during the offseason. Actually, I just couldn't find the headset when I was packing the equipment, so I'm going to have to wait for him to dig out. Hill gets the ball and turns it upfield and has another 8 yards for the Pirates. And Branson had 183 yards, 149 for Republic in the first half. Hand off to Hill. Kept it, took it to the outside, picked up the first down. All the way down inside the 22-yard line, and Branson showing no signs of slowing down. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. And off again to Hill. This time he comes to the near side and makes a couple of men miss, makes another couple of men miss, takes it all the way down to the 5, and the tackling tonight has not been very good for Republic.
No, it hasn't been the best. We've seen that going back to last year, we've seen a lot better tackling by this defensive crew, and not exactly sure why we're seeing such bad tackling, but it has been one missed tackle after another this evening.
8:56 left in the game, and this is big. It's a 6-point game now, 28-22. This would make it 2 scores with a touchdown. And that time, a short gain for Jay Hill. McKinley Woods was there to bring him down. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear, from glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care. They help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Up the middle, into the end zone, touchdown. And that was Steven Dirks, the fullback, who pounded it in. And it's a 34-22 lead for Branson. And they'll try to tack another one on here with 8:09 left in the game. Alex Brenner will kick it. They get it down barely, and he kicks it up and in, and that's another point. 35-22. Pirates with a 13-point lead, and Republic will have to respond in a hurry, trailing by 13 with 8:09 left to go in the game. Simplex Insurance Nathan Dixon Agency is Republic's new independent insurance agency, and that means they can shop around to get you the best price to meet your insurance needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm, or commercial insurance, call the Simplex Insurance Nathan Dixon Agency, simplifying your insurance experience. And thanks to Nathan Dixon for his longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. Did you know Hines Street Pharmacy will deliver prescriptions right to your door that they can save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies? Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call, 869-0444, or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Pinnaker Chevrolet is hitting the big 4-0, and we are celebrating. Hi, this is Abby Pinnaker Rose. I am so excited that we are celebrating my father opening the doors to Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic 40 years ago. We still work by the values he started in 1979, to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. If you are looking for a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, stop by and make sure to tell Ed happy anniversary. Find new roads in Republic or online at pinnakerchevrolet.com.
Branson kicking off from Republic territory. It's going to go into the end zone. Tigers will take over on the 20-yard line. Must have been a penalty committed on the extra point. And we'll take another quick break. Well, no, we're not going to take a quick break. We'll just keep it right here. No, now we are going to take a quick break because I think there's some kind of a timeout. I don't know what's going on. Yep, timeout. So now it's not going to be a quick break. Now it's going to be a regular break. 8:09 left to go in the game. 35-22. Branson with the lead. Back with more after this.
Hashtag Kasasa. Hashtag Mid-Missouri Bank.
What you doing?
Taking a Kasasa selfie.
Kasasa selfie?
Yeah, when I get Kasasa cash back at Mid-Missouri Bank, I take a Mid-Mo Kasasa selfie.
You do take a lot of selfies.
Right. When I get cash back for lunch break debit card swipes, Mid-Mo Kasasa selfie. When I get cash back for weekend debit card swipes,
Let me guess. Mid-Mo Kasasa selfie?
Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Visit midmobank.com, member FDIC.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. Central Gas Propane is local.
Tigers throw it over the middle and intended, I think it
was for Sigmund.
Well, it hit Sigmund. The way that Gavin Walker turned around, I almost wonder if Walker got held and thought that there should have been a penalty if it was intended for him and he wasn't able to run his route. Hard to say. Either way, it's incomplete. 8:06 left in the game. Tigers trailing by 13. They fake the handoff, and rolling to his left is Hayes. He throws it against his body, intended for Clay White, who came up and dove for it. That was a tough throw, would have been a tough catch under pressure, and it's 3rd down and 10, and the Tigers, with 8 minutes left, are in a bit of a pickle already.
Yeah, and the fact that those two plays right there, didn't really burn any time off the clock either. And if you go out really quick and you give Branson, the ball right back that easy, it makes it that much difficult to get right back in this game.
Out of the shotgun, and Josh Sterling is in the backfield with Hayes. Hayes is going to throw it over here to the near side, and it's dropped. Intended for Landon Porter, and it was over his head. He reached up, and it squirted through his fingers. And Tigers presumably will go for it here. There's a flag on the ground.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's not really in a spot where you would expect holding. It looks like it may have been, no.
Nope, it was against Republic, and Branson declined it.
Okay. Thought maybe it was too far forward to be holding, but I guess not. .756 left, and they are going to punt it away. Jared Hughes is back there, and Republic's going to call a timeout to talk things over with 7:56 left in the game. We'll take a break as well. Tigers trailing 35-22. Back with more after this.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
So the other morning, my little girl woke up crying.
Hello, nightmare.
No, actually, it was an earache.
Hello, emergency room.
No, not the ER. Heavens, no.
Hello, waiting room.
Not this time.
Hello.
Save my spot.
From Cox Health.
I just went online, picked one of the urgent care walk-in clinics really close by, and they saved my spot in line.
That's health care on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Well, they had a Branson timeout called right after the Republic one. Hughes boots it away. And it is going to be, it's going to bounce. It hits somebody's finger, but I guess not the Branson player's finger. Like Zach Nelson, defensive coordinator over there, is saying that should be Republic's ball, but I don't know if we'll be able to even tell on a replay. But you can see it bounces, and then it bounces up and hits somebody in the hand, but who? Now, it was a Republic player, and so that's where Branson will take over. A closer look at that play was brought to you by Vision Health Eye Center. They're committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Schedule an appointment online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And up the far sideline, Hill is down inside the 15 and maybe inside the 10 before he's finally brought down. And another big gainer for Hill, and he's had a huge night to start his season.
And again, that was one, possibly two missed tackles there that could have limited the damage on that play right there. That's definitely something that is going to be a thing of contention when they watch film tomorrow, is the missed tackles.
7:38 left to go in the game. Branson knocking on the door again, already leading 35-22. Hill goes in motion. They fake the handoff to him, and up the middle. And keeping it was the quarterback. That was Peyton McCormick, who's in. And it was Justin Sturdivant who tried to take the ball away there at the tail end of the play. Clock is ticking. Gain of about 6. 2nd down and 4 from the 6-yard line. Branson just letting the clock tick down. McCormick's going to keep it again, takes it inside the 5, still on his feet, finally dragged down by Hullen. That gets it inside the 5 to about the 4. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it, with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463. Or go online to chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. 6:19 left to go in the game. Again, they let the clock run down. They give it to Hill. Huge hole, and he's into the end zone for another touchdown. With 6:11 left in the fourth quarter, Hill makes it 41-22. A 19-point lead for the Pirates. So it was a game there at the end of the third quarter, early in the fourth, but Branson has put it away here in the first 8 or 9 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes of the fourth quarter. And the coaches are in, and I'm not sure what that was about. Coaches ran onto the field for Branson.
I think Hill was injured there for a little bit. He was laying on the ground for a little while.
All right. Whistle before the snap and a timeout. Nope, offside against Republic. So trying to get in there, I guess, and get a block, and Republic jumps off sides, and we'll do it again. Branson really has been in control of this game all for about a 5-minute stretch toward the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter. And the defense is going to have to clean things up as the season goes on, or it's going to be a long season. And Dustin Baldwin in the preseason said, this is a run-heavy league. You got to stop the run or you're not going to have success. And Tigers have not stopped the run tonight. Extra points. Good, and it's 42-22. Branson with a lead. We'll take a break and be back with more after this.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust, and with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
So Branson gets ready to kick it off. That's Alex Brenner. He'll boot it deep. And catching it over his head is Landon Porter. And he is caught from behind and dragged down at about the 19-yard line. So 6:04 left. Tigers take over, trailing by 20. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today, switch and save. Central Gas Propane. 725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. In motion goes Sigmund. They're going to throw it to him. Gets to the outside, turns it upfield, and is hit and pushed back. Gain of about 6 for Riley Sigmund. Under pressure, Hayes is going to keep it, spins, and stays on his feet out to the 35 to about the 37. Good gain by Lucas Hayes. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavensentflowers.com. Little screen pass is completed to White. Picks his way forward, still on his feet out near midfield. Another first down for the Tigers. Whirling brought him down. 5:03 left in the game. It might be too soon for you to think about spring break plans, but not too soon for someone else to be thinking about them. If you're too busy to plan, email travel advisor Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel. Another good gain by the Tigers. Out past inside the 45 to about the 44-yard line. Tigers are moving the ball, but with 4.5 minutes left, Branson just trying not to give up the big play. And another completion. Another first down for the Tigers. It was caught by Josh Sterling, and he takes it down inside the 40. Whether you want mountains, beaches, or something in between, Crystal Hicks can get you there. She knows the best places and rates to make your memories special. That's Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel. Email her, crystal@southwesttravel.biz. Hayes is going to keep it and throws it into the ground. Was there anybody nearby? I think they're going to say, yeah, there was somebody close enough. So no intentional grounding. It'll be 2nd and 10.
What's interesting is that wasn't called intentional grounding, but the pass play back in the first quarter that the ball went way, out of bounds, past line of scrimmage. He is outside of the tackle box. That one gets called for intentional grounding. So I don't know what the difference is between those two plays.
Over the middle and almost complete to Sterling. Nice pass by Hayes, but Sterling got hit hard and ball was jarred free with 3:45 left. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Tigers with 3:45 left, and Branson's crowd, you can sense they are feeling like they are going to start their season off with a win. Of course, they started it off with a win last year. Tigers avenged that loss during district play. Long pass by Hayes, far downfield. It is caught, and a touchdown! Clay White went up and pulled it down.
Yeah, he literally climbed the back of that DB and reached over his head, snagged that ball somehow.
Just threw it up, and he made the catch. And into the end zone he goes. And that cuts the lead down to 14, 42-28.
And that pass was underthrown. That corner thought he had himself an interception, and he was able to just out-jump that corner and reach over his head and grab it for the touchdown.
Extra point is good. It's 42-29. That better look at the action was sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health's committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Schedule an appointment online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. We'll take a break and be back with more after this.
New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044.
Onside kick is caught by Whirling. Kicked it right to Whirling, and maybe a little too hard to even get good coverage by the Tigers. And so Branson's going to get it back and be able to run the clock mostly down. If they even get 1 or 2 first downs, that's going to do it. And Tigers have shown defensively tonight so far not much capacity to stop that from happening. They will need to step it up here to get a stop or hope for a misplay by the Pirates. Bouncing it to the outside. Hill's got a first down. He splits the defense and runs right between Sigmund and Parks and goes all the way.
There's a flag at the 50-yard line, so this may be coming back.
Yep, holding. I saw the official look over at Anthony Hayes and signal that it's going to come back. So Hill had another big run, but it was all for naught.
A 10-yard penalty. That ball is now going to be placed at the 40-yard line.
So one of the few breaks the Tigers have gotten tonight. They had the turnover deep in Branson territory, and now we have a timeout called by the Pirates with 3:26 left. Well, a lot of things to look at on film tomorrow. Give me 3 that
you want 3 good or 3 bad?
Oh, well, I don't know if we can come up with 3 good. But
you said that, not me.
What are the top 3? What, as you know, when you were on the coaching staff, Give me 3 things that you're going to be thinking tomorrow morning you're talking to the guys about.
Well, the biggest thing that stands out is the multiple missed tackles by the Republic defense. Not to say that, that was the difference in the game by any means, but that's definitely something that pops out. And as we always say, when I was coaching, is the eye in the sky never lies, meaning that when you watch film and you've got multiple cameras in different positions, it's easy to pick out whose number it was that missed the tackle. Offensive line has done a pretty good job. Lucas Hayes, there's several times where he's able to get the ball off cleanly. So that is that's a positive there to try to maybe knock out the negatives of the missed tackles. And something else is, the passing game is pretty decent this year. It was a little slow to get the season starting last year, the passing game, but I do definitely see the passing game being good for Republic tonight, and if it improves throughout the season, holy cow, Lucas Hayes and our receivers are going to have quite the stats throughout the year.
Yeah, I did think the offense had looked pretty good. You're always so negative, Rich.
I know.
Especially when I ask you to be. The offense did some positive things. So, clean up the defense, and they're also playing a lot of new kids on defense, and so and the kids that are out there back from last year are a lot of times in new positions than they were last year. So I do expect the defense to improve, but it's going to have to do it in a hurry to get it turned around after this opening night performance. Down 42-29 and 2:25 left in the game.
And to give credit, to Branson, I think this is a much better Branson team than we saw last year.
Coach Hayes came into Branson the same time that Dustin Baldwin came to Republic, and it was 2 coaches who had history of turning programs around and doing things in places that hadn't experienced much success. Hayes at Parkview and Dustin Baldwin, of course, at Neosho. And both have shown that they can take tough situations and turn them around. And a timeout called by Dustin Baldwin and the Tigers with 1:50 remaining, trailing by 13. It's going to be 4th down and 14. So the Tigers with a slim glimmer of hope. They would need to get a stop, score in a hurry, recover an onside kick. Of course, stranger things have happened when Republic has played Branson. As you well know, Rich Miles.
Why are you going to bring that up?
I like to bring that up once a year, Rich.
Thanks.
I don't remember the year. It was in the back.
Yeah, I don't remember the year either, so we'll just leave it at that.
And there was we'll just say there was a very large comeback by the Tigers. It was probably more lopsided than this, I think, when it started. But anyway,
I can't remember.
I've
slept since then. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm thinking of writing maybe like a 5-page feature on that game in Republic Tiger Sports Magazine. So I may be calling you for some quotes.
All right. There'll be quotes that you won't be able to print.
All right. So Branson is going to punt it away. And almost blocked.
But it definitely made the punter shank that.
Yeah, went out over on the far side. Didn't go very far at all.
Not even 10 yards, I don't even think.
No, I don't think even the kick would have gotten a first down.
Yeah. That's wow.
So, yeah, streaming in there was Landon Porter, and he got the arms up.
I don't see how he didn't block that. His arms were splayed out there just like you tell someone to block it, just barely out of his fingertips, but it had the enough effect of it to give our offense a short field.
Out of the shotgun, empty backfield, low snap. Hayes picks it up, throws it up the sideline, has a man, and overthrew him by a couple of yards. That was White streaking up the sideline and had a little bit of separation, but that would have been a tough catch and a tough angle to drop it in there.
You can definitely see the speed of White. There's been that's not the first time that that they've obviously thrown to him, kind of going on a 9 route or just a go route. Just, run as fast as you can and try to outrun the corner that's on you, and I'll throw the ball and you try to go underneath it.
138. Hayes is going to keep it this time, and it gained about 8 yards. Everybody was expecting the long pass, so they called a keeper. And he did, but that's going to keep the clock running down under 125. Tigers are going to have to get up to the line in a hurry. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the left. They give it to Sterling. Cuts it up the sideline, still on his feet, steps out of bounds, and Josh Sterling with a good gain. First down, 1:08 left in the game. And it's 1st and 10 from about the 26-yard line for the Tigers. Hayes, quick throw. Sigmund had to go to a knee to pick it up, and he's called down. And now he's going to be driven, and that's got to be a penalty. Yeah, the flag. No, official I thought was reaching for a flag. He was hitching up his pants. So I don't know how that's not a late hit. The whistle blew pretty clearly, and they kept hitting. Low snap to Hayes again. He throws it up top, and a bump. Do we have a penalty? No. Going to say it's incidental contact as they tried to throw it up the field to Easton Prevost, and he couldn't get past the defender. So 3rd down and 7 coming up with 38.9 seconds left. This game kind of reminds me of the second Carthage game last year. Similar score, I think that was 42-26. And incomplete as they tried to throw it to Sigmund. That time, in that game, it was a bunch of 4th down conversions for touchdowns that helped Carthage win it. But that was a game where it looked like it was going to be a blowout. The Tigers just hung around and made it close. 35 seconds left. They've got to get at least 7 yards here. Would like to get it in the end zone if they can. Again, a low snap. Hayes has to pick it up. And they say he's down when he does, I guess. Or is that a penalty? Let's look at the replay. I guess they are going to say he had a knee down when he picked it up. Yep, he had a knee down when he picked the ball up. And so that is going to do it. 31 seconds left, and Branson will just be able to run out the clock. And they're going to get out of here with a 42-29 win. Again, if you were trying to tune in the first half, had some equipment problems and something we'd never seen before, doing it for a year, and the equipment hadn't done what it was doing tonight, but finally got it fixed. But we apologize for the delay in getting on the air, and thank you for your patience and sticking around, and sorry that's not a better outcome. Down to 10 seconds left, and the clock will wind down, and the Tigers will lose their opener to Branson for the 2nd year in a row. This time on the road, final score 42-29. We're going to take a quick break and be back with our postgame show right after this.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. It might be too soon for you to think about spring break plans, but it's not too late for someone else to be thinking about it for you. If you're too busy to plan, email travel advisor Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel and let her take the planning off your plate. Whether you want mountains, beaches, or something in between, she can get you there, and she knows the best places and rates to make your memories extra special. That's Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel. Email her now, crystal@southwesttravel.biz.
And the Simplex Insurance Nathan Dixon Agency is Republic's new independent insurance agency, and that means they can shop around to get you the best price to meet your insurance needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm, or commercial insurance, call the Simplex Insurance Nathan Dixon Agency, simplifying your insurance experience. Thanks again to Nathan Dixon for his longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. So, difficult night for the Tiger defense. They give up 42 points to the Pirates, and they lose it 42-29. Final thoughts, Rich Miles.
On the offensive side, we talked about definitely saw improvements in the passing game compared to last year. Last year, that was definitely something that we saw. Got a slow start was the passing game for us, and it looks like it's definitely starting the season leaps and bounds compared to last year. Defensive side, that's kind of where we saw most of the struggles there. Missed tackles, not having sometimes the correct personnel out there. Seems like sometimes there is some confusion. There's a couple times where a timeout was burned because we didn't have enough players out there. That is obviously something that needs to be fixed. Personnel, everybody needs to make sure that they know that where they're supposed to be at all times. We had a blocked punt. That's definitely something that is going to be, something that to address. And that's just right there is the beginnings right there, is starting to work on the little things so that they don't balloon into something worse as the season goes on. And next week we got the home opener versus the Knicks Eagles, so that's Knicks always brings a pretty big crowd, so I expect with it being the home opener at Republic and with Knicks coming in, since Knicks is such a close drive, I expect a huge crowd, a great atmosphere next Friday.
And that's a big game, especially Branson is a game. You look at the schedule, one of the more winnable games. They didn't get this one. Knicks another winnable game, and so maybe even more important next week for the Tigers to take care of business and get in the win column and try to recover from this opening loss at Branson. Once again, final score tonight, Branson 42, Republic 29. Thanks for watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.